Have you ever noticed that some of the kindest, calmest, and most emotionally mature men are often the ones living alone? No wife, no girlfriend, no dating drama. Most people look at these men and immediately feel sorry for them. They assume they're lonely, that they gave up on love, or that no woman ever wanted them. But psychology tells a very different story. Sometimes, a man doesn't stay single because he's afraid of love. He stays single because he has finally discovered something he refuses to lose: his peace. One woman once asked me a question that stayed with me. She said, "If he's such a good man, why is he still single?" I smiled, because the answer isn't always obvious. The truth is, some of the best men you'll ever meet aren't searching for someone to complete them. They're searching for someone who won't disturb the peaceful life they've already built. And that's a very different kind of man. For most of our lives, we've been taught the same story. Grow up, fall in love, get married, and only then will you finally be happy. So when we meet a man who genuinely enjoys living alone, it feels almost confusing. But happiness has never come from following everyone else's timeline. It comes from understanding yourself. The first thing psychology teaches us is that being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. Loneliness hurts. It's the feeling of wanting someone beside you and having no one. But solitude is different. Solitude is chosen. It's waking up in a quiet home and feeling grateful instead of empty. It's enjoying your own thoughts without needing constant noise. Many emotionally healthy men eventually reach a point where silence no longer scares them. It heals them. Imagine a man who has spent years building a peaceful life. His mornings begin slowly. He enjoys his coffee without rushing. He reads. He exercises. He visits friends. He works on projects he loves. When he returns home, his home feels safe. There are no arguments waiting at the door, no emotional games, no constant pressure to explain himself. His home becomes the one place where his mind can finally rest. That kind of peace is incredibly valuable. And once someone has experienced it, they become very careful about who they allow into that space. Many women believe these men fear commitment. Very often, that isn't true at all. They don't fear commitment. They fear chaos. There is a difference. Psychologists often talk about emotional regulation. Some people depend entirely on their relationship to feel stable. If they have a bad day, they immediately need someone else to fix their mood. But emotionally mature people gradually learn something powerful. They learn how to comfort themselves. When life becomes difficult, they don't panic. They don't immediately look for someone else to rescue them. They sit quietly. They think. They pray. They reflect. And eventually, they find their way back to peace. That isn't emotional distance. It's emotional maturity. One gentleman explained it beautifully. He said, "I don't need someone to make me happy anymore. I simply hope to meet someone I can be happy with." There is enormous wisdom in that sentence, because needing love and choosing love are two completely different things. A man who needs a relationship will often ignore red flags because he's afraid of being alone. But a man who already enjoys his own company has nothing to prove. He won't stay where there is disrespect. He won't remain where there is manipulation. He won't sacrifice his peace simply because society says he should never be alone. That doesn't make him cold. It makes him emotionally healthy. Now, that doesn't mean these men dislike people. In fact, many of them have wonderful friendships. They're close to family. They volunteer. They mentor younger people. They laugh, they travel, they attend community events, they enjoy meaningful conversations. The difference is, when the evening is over, they're perfectly happy returning to their quiet home. They don't expect another person to fill an emptiness inside them, because there isn't one. Perhaps the greatest misunderstanding is believing these men have stopped believing in love. Most haven't. They still believe in love. They simply believe love should bring peace, not confusion. Support, not exhaustion. Trust, not constant anxiety. They aren't waiting for perfection. They're waiting for compatibility. Someone who adds to the life they've already built, instead of constantly taking from it. And perhaps that's the lesson every one of us can learn. Real happiness doesn't begin the day someone chooses you. It begins the day you become comfortable with yourself. Because when you're at peace alone, you stop chasing relationships out of fear. You begin choosing them out of wisdom. And those are often the relationships that last the longest. So if you ever meet a good man who lives quietly, who enjoys his own company, who protects his peace, don't be too quick to assume he's lonely. He may simply be waiting for a woman who understands that love isn't meant to replace peace. It's meant to share it. And sometimes, the strongest man in the room isn't the one desperately searching for love. It's the one who has already found contentment within himself and will only open his heart to someone who makes that beautiful life even better. If this message spoke to your heart, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt conversations about love, relationships, and emotional wisdom. Until next time, take gentle care of your heart.